Hey guys, Joel Signorelli from Archery Supplies. I'm back, and today we are going to be having a look at the Hoyt RX7. So, sorry for the bit of the gap between videos, we were a little bit busy there, but yeah, now we can get back to the carbon bows, and I've actually gotten the Bowtech Carbon 1 in the meantime, so we're going to be able to look at all of them, which is really exciting. So, RX7. What are we looking at? So, for our Hoyt offering, we have weighing in at 3.9 pounds. So where's that sit against the Era and the Mach 34? The Mach 34 is obviously lighter. Pretty sure the Era is heavier. So somewhere in the middle. So in terms of how it feels, the balance on it is really beautiful. It's really, really nice. I love this little I'm sure they have a very special proprietary name for it, but their little tiny stabilizer out the front of the bow, for want of the proper word, is really, really nice. It feels great. I love the look of the bow too. Like, I'm not super familiar with the Hoyts, and I haven't really put my hands on many of the RX series or the Red Lines before. But somebody who had been a fan of those bows for a long time pointed out to me that he didn't think the riser looked quite as cool as what they used to, because they used to sort of all twist together, and I kind of see what he means, but I still think it looks really nice. I think it's cool. I'm not a fan of this. I never have been. I find it hard to mount the rests for them. I know that some people love them and they love the system, but I have always, as a shop and as a person who's setting up the bows, loathed these pieces for how difficult it makes to just set up a rest. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Hoyt people like it. And it does look cool. So, sorry, in terms of the rest of the specs. So yeah, 3.9 for weight. We're looking at a adjustable draw length of 25 to 30 inches. That's nice. Like, the adjustable draw length on the Hoyts now, like, yes, thank you. Oh my god. Like, you know, how long did we have to wait for just a nice adjustable cam? Like, and the cam is awesome. The module on it is really, if you get a look at it, it's really solid. It's a really, really thick, sturdy, like chunky module. It's a really nice deep groove on the cam. The cam feels really, really sturdy. Like I really like that about it. I wish that there were a couple of other bow companies I could think of who could do with having a slightly chunkier module. So that's awesome. So yes, adjustable draw length, love it. Draw weight. Now it's labelled here as 30 to 80 pounds. So it's obviously available in 80, 70, 60 pound options. Presumably it's available in 50s and 40s and maybe less. The majority of people are going to be shooting this on 70 or 80 pounds, I'm going to say. This is a 70 pound model. I've taken a few turns out of it. I think we're shooting it at around 65, something like that. 342 for its IBO. So I haven't tested the IBOs yet. I'm going to. Now that I've got all of the carbon bows, we're going to do a video where in one video we'll shoot all of them through chronos, and we can compare all of their numbers. I think that's going to be cool. So we will test that. So 342, a brace height of 6.25, so slightly shorter on the brace height. 6.25 is not terrible. It is shorter on the brace height. It's probably going to be a little bit twitchy, but hopefully with this nice bit, it's going to hold well. Yeah, that's pretty well it. There's different specs for the Ultra, sorry. The RX7 Ultra is 334 for feet per second. It's 34, so that's the difference. Where this is the 30, it comes in a 34 option with a 7-inch brace, 27 to 32, so it'll cater to some of the longer draws, which is nice because archery isn't always super kind to outliers. People who are taller tend to struggle to find draw length bows. But anyway, I'm going to stop jabbering and start shooting. So, again, this is the same target arrow that I shot in the last couple of tests, so it's the really cheap arrow, but it shoots well. I did shoot this bow through paper, I think a week or two ago when I first set it up. Slightly high, slightly not quite air, I think, and I do mean slightly, so I haven't really fiddled with it or anything. So we're just going to do our 40 meter and see how we group. Threw that one out to the left quite a bit. Left again. The sights. I did a quick sight setting. I quickly put it in the middle. They were all left and then I moved the sight, so either I haven't moved it enough or I'm doing something to push them left today. Yeah, I don't know. Like, my pin's floating in the gold, so it doesn't feel buzzy. You know, it feels like it's holding quite well. You know, I'm floating out a little bit. I haven't had lunch today and I've been drinking coffee since 9 o'clock, so probably a bit shakier than I could be. It's like a little bit better. A little left though. In terms of how the shot feels though, like, it's nice. It feels really, really nice. The draw cycle is beautiful. The back wall feels super solid. Like I said, it's holding well. Like I said about the balance and everything on the bow, I do sort of feel like I'm getting a little bit more stability out of it, thanks to that lower mount. But yeah, maybe I'm just not shooting well today, and that happens. The shots feel really nice. It feels really nice. So the grip is the most different part of this bow, by far. So the grip compared to what you're getting on the Era or on the Mach 34 or on the Carbon 1 is different. I think I like it. I think I like it so far. Let's come back to that. I'll revisit how I feel about the grip after we've shot this grip. I kind of feel like my grip doesn't want to sit where I'm setting it. So like I'll always like set in my grip, pre-tension on the string, and then I can start my draw. And I feel like from here to here, it sort of pushes me. There's a group forming, so we'll see how it is. But yeah, I feel like my grip starts higher, and I feel like it sort of gets pushed into a flattened kind of a position. I don't know. Like, that could all just be in my head. So much can all just be in my head. It's nice to shoot. It has a really nice crisp feedback to it. Like, it feels snappy in the hand to shoot. I like it. I do. I really like it. I think it's nice. I like the look of it. I'm still on the fence about the grip, to be honest. That was a bad shot. Oh, so it was a really long hold, and I sort of started to feel myself start to think about my hinge, and you never really want to be thinking about how you're shooting the shot or executing the shot or anything like that. As soon as that starts to happen, you shoot bad shots like that. I think that was rubbish. So the shot breaks nicely. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think I liked the Mach 34 better. I think it held nicer. I think as much as this is like holding in the gold and I'm keeping that pin in the middle, I'm definitely buzzy. It feels buzzier. And honestly, that's probably just me. You know, that's probably just me. I haven't really... This is a bit odd. Look at this. Here, where the heat shrink has been put over the speed knocks. Hasn't actually been heated up enough to really shrink the heat shrink. It's on both ends. See? So yeah, hit that with a heat gun. Doesn't matter or anything. It's just how the thing looks. But yeah, like, it feels nice. It feels really nice to shoot. I don't think I'm shooting it very well, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. That shot felt nice. Alright, let's move on to shooting some hunting arrows out of it and see how they go. So, again, my hunting arrow, Victory VAP TKO, with 125 grain broadhead. Sorry, this is a field point for now, with a 50 grain insert. So, let's see how these go. Felt like it broke nicely. I think it might have went a bit high, but it was pretty straight, I think. So, shoot a couple of them. That one, you know when you feel the wobble as it breaks? And like the pin was just over to the side, so I wouldn't be surprised if that one was, I can't see it, but I'm guessing low right. Alright. Let's see how the broadheads shoot in relation. So, again, we're using the Q80 Exodus broadhead. I did mean to bring some other broadheads in to test, but sorry, I forgot and left them at home. I am loving these Q80s though. These things just seem to go where the other ones go with no real issue. Like I don't know. I know that didn't go where the pin was, but it felt like a good shot. So, I don't know. Like I said, I just don't feel like I shoot this bow very well. And I don't think that's the bow's fault. Sometimes for whatever reason, we just don't click with bows. You know, and what might be the best bow ever to one person is garbage to someone else. I didn't feel like that was very good at all. So, let's head down to the target and have a look, and yeah, see what we reckon of the RX7. Okay, so we're down here at the target, and it's pretty rubbish, I'm gonna say. There's nothing here that I would grab and be like, look at this is the group, and then these are the outliers. It kind of seems like my whole group is like, what, it's a massive group for me from 40 meters. It's and like I said, I don't feel like I shot the best. Like, the ones that are in the middle, I don't know, like that one, that's that one where I called myself out and I was like, that was terrible, I bet that was, you know, so I don't know, like for whatever reason I just don't seem to shoot this one quite as well. Like, And I mean, it's not terrible. What, it's like 10, so X, 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 8, 7, so. So like, I wouldn't be happy with it, but it's fine. So, the broadheads, this is the biggest variation that we've had so far in terms of the broadhead testing and shooting different arrows. That's interesting. So maybe this is a case in which I would need to do some broadhead tuning. So let's see which ones were, so that's a broadhead, so there. And is that a broadhead as well? No, so that's a field point. So where did our other broadhead go? That's a field point. So our other broadhead just barely caught the top of the bag, and I was aiming here. So that's a big variation from our point of aim to our point of impact. So this would require me to do further testing, right? So now I would have to go back and I would have to repeat the broadhead test over and over and over and get a good sample of data and see, are they always high and right? Is that always the variation that I'm getting out of them? And if so, you know, how do I fix that? And what do I make a difference to on the, you know, do I go to the rest? Do I just make it super easy and just go to the site? Do I start playing with, you know, the bow itself and things like that? So that's interesting. It's the first time that we haven't had a good result from broadheads. So yeah, I'm not sure what that says about the bow. Honestly, like I said, I think the bow is really good. It feels nice. It shoots well. It feels nice to shoot. But yeah, for whatever reason, it's just not clicking with me that well. I think maybe if I spent the time with it and shot it a lot, it would be fine. I think this grip is definitely something I'd have to get used to. Because you see how it tapers in at the top here. And then it sort of splays out. And it's kind of nicely like ergonomically shaped, which I get is like a nice thing. But it sort of puts my hand into a weird spot. I kind of think I just prefer a flatter, possibly not pinched in at the top here grip. Something that's, you know, the width is uniform the whole way down. But that's just me spitballing ideas. Yeah, so that's the RX7. So we've shot a group at 40 and we've shot the broadheads, and yeah, we haven't gotten the best result out of it, so that's interesting. Like I said, what I'd do from here if I were to be setting this up for myself or for somebody to go hunting with is you'd have to repeat this test over and over and over and get a good sample size and then analyze the data and make adjustments from there. But yeah, the bow itself is nice. I think it looks awesome. I think it looks beautiful. I think it shoots really nicely. Yeah. The Hoyts have this bit on them as well. But yeah, it's a very nice bow. So let's go now and shoot the carbon one and see how that one stacks up. And then maybe we can sort of go some way towards making a bit of a decision about what we kind of think is the best of the carbon bow offerings for this year. But yeah. Alright, thank you so much for watching as always. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Enjoy your archery. See you later.